Hello friends from all over the world, welcome to Me Paintings. I'm Veronica Me and I've got another exciting acrylic pouring project ahead of me. I'll be using balloon today and hopefully it will create some beautiful 3D looking acrylic pour. As you can see, I'll be using these colors. I chose some Viridian Velo, which will be my base color, but I mixed it up with a little bit of Velo blue and also with a little bit of black. I would like to get my base very dark. And then I'll be using some nice colors like this green, it's sap green, and then my mauve and permanent violet and also white. And I wanted to show you how I mix my colors. So the last color, which is magenta, I will mix together with you so you can see how I mix it all and you can also create this beautiful piece. So let's show you how I mix my colors. I've got this little cup here and I put just a little bit of color on the bottom of this cup, like this. And now I've got my pouring medium, which I made from PVA glue. When I make my pouring medium, I mix 60% of PVA glue and 40% of tap water. I mix it up well together and that creates my pouring medium. And now I'm gonna put the pouring medium in my color. And usually I mix like 40% of acrylic colors and 60% of pouring medium, but it depends on the fluidity of your colors. If you've got different brand, you will have to figure it out. Sometimes you have to put more pouring medium in, sometimes less pouring medium. So it's hard to show you, but yeah, just like a little bit of my colors and then bigger part of pouring medium. I'm going to mix it up all very well. You don't want your colors to be too thick, but also too thin. Something between thick and thin. It should be like honey. It takes some time till you mix it up. Don't rush it. Yep, and this is just the right consistency for my balloon pour. And I'm going to do one more thing. I'm gonna put 2 drops of silicone oil in each color, but not in my base color. That will be without silicone. I'm using this type of silicone, which I buy in a local art shop. I'm sure you can order loads of different brands somewhere online. And you don't have to put silicone in. I just want some nice tiny cells, but it's not necessary to put that silicone oil inside of your colors. It should still create some interesting pattern. So I mix it up a little bit, not too much. So the first step is pouring my base color here on my canvas, which is size 30 × 30 centimeters. And you want to cover everything with this color. Even your corners, everything has to be covered with your base color. I've got this piece of plastic, which is a lid from some kind of box. The green looks a little bit darker than on the video, but I'm going to show you the real colors once I'm done. It's just not the best light today. And I've got my balloons, which will be a great stamping tool for my beautiful flowers or balloon kisses. I don't know how to call them. I'll see how it looks. So I'm going to start with this green. I'm going to pour this green here and put my balloon inside of this green, tap it like that, and I create my first balloon stamp in the middle. Okay, that doesn't look very interesting right now, but I promise it will create an interesting pattern. So I'm gonna put a few of these green stems here and there. And it's actually great that not everything is stacked there because it creates beautiful leaves. I'm going to wash it off because I want more green. Perfect. I know it looks completely weird, nothing interesting about that, but I promise it will create a beautiful 3D looking pour. Now I start with my violet, permanent violet, and also make a few stamps with my balloon. Let's put it like that and create more stems with my purple. Let's use a little bit of my white to add some contrast. And my white will nicely mix together with my purple and create an interesting shade, hopefully. Beautiful. Wow, look at these flowers. Now my mauve color, let's pour it all in, and it doesn't matter that these colors mix together, it actually creates a nice shade. So I put my balloon in there. So time for my magenta. Pour it in there. I want the light colors on the top because the lightest colors should be on the top, so it creates that 3D effect. It will look like some of them are hidden behind all these and some of them are in front of everything. And the very last part is my white, which will highlight in all these beautiful shapes and shades. So put my balloon in my white, then some flower here in the middle, and other flowers. Wow. Let's try this one again. Ooh, look at that, that looks nice. Perfect. Absolutely amazing. So these are some details. Look at that, such an amazing patterns. And I think it will go much darker because I put some black in this green color, so it should dry darker, and I think it will create a beautiful flower looking pour. So I'm going to let this dry for about 4 or 5 days, and then I'm going to show you the dry version. Hello, welcome back. After a week my pour is dry and it turned out absolutely amazing. It created this beautiful flower background. My dark color went really dark because I used dark colors, and it created these amazing structures on my canvas. And some of you might already spotted a butterfly, which I draw with pencil here in the middle of my canvas on my central flower. And now I'm going to show you how I create my butterfly. So as a first step, I'm going to use my white acrylic marker because I would like my lines to be visible, and then it will be easier for me to paint or draw my butterfly. So let's and this background is perfect for his beautiful wings. So I'm just gonna have to decide where to draw these beautiful patterns on his wings. Let's start here. Now I'm gonna work on his body, like this part. Good, later on I will work on a few little details, but this is just for now. Let's get back to my wing. So I'm gonna fill these with black. And maybe make little dots here and there. I might use white acrylic marker later on because this is quite dark and I need some white spots here, but just for the feel. Perfect, that's his first wing. Now the second one. Let's decide. Nice, look at the beautiful wings of this butterfly. So now it's time for some details. I'm gonna use a few more markers just to highlight some parts in his wings. Some little dots at the edge of his wings. Let's use my brush to highlight in some parts. I want to keep the nice color of my background in his wings, but at the same time I have to make it a little bit more lighter because it is too dark. This would also work well on the lighter background, but it depends on you, whatever background you prefer. So I quickly run over it with slightly wet brush. And it creates a lighter background. Great, and last part is painting reflection underneath him. So I'm gonna use my acrylic marker as well, but I have to be very quick with this one because when it gets dry you won't be able to blend it. So I quickly draw a line and then blend it nicely so it creates nice shade underneath him. Like this. And then his wings. You can also do this with acrylic color, but I prefer this because it's faster. But using acrylic color is completely fine if you don't like using acrylic markers. Somebody said to me it's cheating, but I don't find it as cheating using acrylic markers. It's just another way how to paint or draw, how to express yourself. There's no such a thing as cheating in painting. Do whatever you want and however you want. That's the most important thing, because then you will be happy if you create what you want and not what others expect from you. Okay, it's not very visible, but it's just for the feel. A beautiful flower, butterfly. I might paint few little water drops on my flowers to add more details into it, and then I will show you the finished result. Yep, let's paint a little water drop here, and for that again I'll use my acrylic marker. Just draw a circle here. Take your blending brush and blend the top part. And then I'm gonna take my white acrylic marker and paint. The bottom part should be light. You have to do this very quickly, otherwise your marker gets dry. I always put my brush in water, tap it on a tissue, and then paint. Little dot here, and let's put a little bit of that white on the tip of my brush, like this, and create a little reflection underneath here. And this is the result of my balloon butterfly acrylic pour. I'm so in love with this painting. I love all the colors and depth, and I love this butterfly with his amazing wings. Well, I hope you found this tutorial inspirational, and if you liked it, please give a thumbs up or share it with your friends, which helps a lot. You can also subscribe to my channel where you can see many more interesting videos, or join my Facebook group, which is called Create With Me, and show us your beautiful art. Thank you very much for watching this video. I feel very grateful that I can make these tutorials for you, and I hope you enjoy them. I can't wait to see you again. Bye!